Hello everybody, LaCrosse here. This video is very special to me. This happened to me about 52 years ago when I came to America at age 13 and a half because of the abuse I suffered at my mother's hand in Iran. I was 13 and a half, I came to America. I stayed with my Uncle Mike, who was my savior from my mother, because he had seen what she did to me, and he brought me to America. I stayed at his house for about, a month and a half. Then I attended a private boarding school in Los Olivos, California. The name of the school was Dunn School. Dunn School was a very important part of my life, as you will see in my future videos. One of them is going to be Tradition by Topo, Fiddler on the Roof. It's coming your way very soon. Dunn School was a private boarding school in Los Olivos, California, down the street about 5 miles away from where Michael Jackson later built his ranch. And I did a video about Michael Jackson and I, and it is on my channel. Please see that video. I hope one day it becomes a classic. So Dunn School accepted me. There were 90 students there and 5 day students that were girls. All of these girls wanted to teach me English because I didn't speak one word of English. All I knew how to say was hello, goodbye. So I attended Dunn School, 90 students. The 90 students slept there and went to school there for 9 months out of the year during the school year, and then in the summers everybody went home. When I attended Dunn School, as I always loved animals, they had 2 horses, and automatically I asked my principal to be in charge of taking care of the horses because I love animals, as you can see in my videos. And somebody donated 2 pigs. Here's a picture of one of them. And on the back I've written, this was 1971 in Dunn School. Somebody donated 2 of these pigs to the school. And of course, who's going to take care of them but Isaac the Bee-Man to the stars. That's way before I became a bee-man. So I started taking care of these 2 pigs. They were adorable. They were about 8 weeks, 10 weeks old when they came. And for about 1 year, I took care of these 2 pigs. And what I would do, I would go to the cafeteria, and all the leftover food, French toast, eggs, vegetables, whatever it was, we would put it all in a bucket and I would feed these animals. And I spent many hours just watching them. I love animals, so that was right up my alley. After a year, all of a sudden, I noticed the pigs, I go to feed them, and I see the pigs are gone. Nobody said anything to me. All of a sudden, I see the pigs are gone. I didn't really speak that much English to start asking what happened to my pigs. So I just lived life like nothing happened. 2-3 nights later, at the cafeteria, they were serving ham. I don't eat ham because of my culture and religion. You must understand, where I come from, Iran, the entire country hates dogs. They kill the dogs and they hate pigs. They don't have, pig farms over there. So my pigs were eaten, I think. And to be honest with you, I was so sad that I wanted revenge. I wanted to see blood. I wanted to get back at somebody for my pigs disappearing. That day, or a couple of days later, the seniors, oh, by the way, at 10 o'clock every morning we had assembly in a little barn at Dunn School. All the students would sit on benches and the teachers would be on stage and they would talk about the different events and this and that and that. Our headmaster, a very good man, had a goatee over here. His beard, no, actually it was a full beard. He had a beard, very handsome man, and because he had that beard, the students in school used to call him Buffalo, or Buff for short. When we had that assembly, a couple of days after the pigs were gone, the seniors had printed something with the copy machine inside the office, and the headmaster was saying that, oh, you seniors wasted the school's money, this paper cost us money, the ink cost us money. Now, if any of you would write on a piece of paper that Buff loves everybody, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But you wasted the school's paper over whatever they printed out. I don't remember what it was. Well, that was my revenge, ladies and gentlemen. You see, you must understand, the principal's wife was in charge of the cafeteria and all the food for the 90 students plus all the faculty and the people that worked at the school. So there was like 150 people that were being fed 3 times a day out of that cafeteria. Now, the way I looked at it is Mr. Principal's wife was in charge of the kitchen, and she probably had something to do with my pigs disappearing. So, again, I wanted to seek revenge. One of my friends was a very good artist. I saw a photo in a cartoon magazine, and now, mind you, I'm 15 years old. I'm not that old, or rather 14 and a half. Boy, I was a bad kid. Anyway, I wanted to seek revenge, and I saw my friend, I saw a cartoon photograph in a magazine. I told him, I said, draw something like this for me on a piece of paper. We want to print these and put it all over the campus at night when people are sleeping. And this is what I had him draw. I've had to cover certain areas, and I'm sure you understand why. But this is a picture. This is an older man, and please remember, those days, Viagra did not exist. So they used other means to, I don't know, you can imagine what I'm talking about. So I had him draw this thing right here, and because I was a very innocent child, I did not realize that my handwriting is gonna get me in trouble. If you notice on this master copy, that's the next question you gotta ask yourself. Why do I have the master copy to this? Over here, I wrote a note, exactly what our principal said, Buff loves everybody. This is not a very good copy of this, but this is the copy. And my handwriting is over here, and I'm going to put it on the screen later so you can see that. And over here, I wrote, come on. come on what? And over here, I wrote love. This is my handwriting, ladies and gentlemen. The next day, after we pasted the school full of these copies, the dean of the school, I remember him. Sorry, I can't tell you his name. I love this guy. He called me into his office. He said, he took one of these copies and he said, "This is you." I looked at him like I don't speak English. I knew what he's saying to me. And I kept looking at it. I said, "No, this is not me. No, speak English." He said, "Come on, this handwriting is you. Nobody in the school makes a Y like you do." I denied it to the last moment, but I'm here to admit to my crime that I committed 50 some odd years ago, 51 years ago, that this was me. And because of that, I dedicate this video to Dunn School, who was so important in my life. I learned English over there. I learned the American way of life. I ran track. I held school records in track. I played lacrosse. I also swam, but I wasn't that good at that. But those were the good old days. You know, I'm sure that Dunn School is going to hear about this crime that I committed 50 years ago, and they're probably going to want to press charges against me. You know, I'm sad about that, but I had to clear my chest. I had to admit to this crime, and I couldn't sleep with myself anymore because this has been bothering me for 50 years. You know, once Dunn School sees this video, I'm sure they're going to want to press charges against me because I wasted the school's paper, and I'm probably going to have to go to court and face a judge. I'm not happy about that, but let me show you what I'm going to look like. This here is a jersey from another private boarding school named Thatcher High School. And this is their emblem, and this is the number of this jersey. I didn't go to Thatcher, but we played a soccer game against them, and we lost, and I wanted revenge. So I took one of their beautiful jerseys. Yeah, I'm not too happy because once Dunn School finds out about the crime that I committed, they're probably going to press charges, and I'll have to wear one of these uniforms and probably spend time in jail. So I think once I face the judge, I'll have to ask him to take it easy on me. And all I can say is I hope he doesn't throw the book at me. Whoa! I said one book, not 10! One! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!